that's Spence. The man hit hard. He hit hard as I've ever been hit in my life. The man trained aggressively. I can't look at him slack because I'm gonna be wiped out.
The southpaw and Edislandi Lada back at the other gym. He's throwing another great southpaw. What are the differences you've noticed with both southpaws?
I'm a southpaw killer. Why? Because I'm getting better. Daily, yearly, weekly, monthly, I'm getting better. Different styles. Got a southpaw that moved all my life. Now I got a southpaw that stopped all my life. I mean, damn, what can I ask for in my career?
Unified, undefeated, welterweight champ Errol Spence says he has 2 to 3 more fights at welterweight, then he's probably going to move up. We'll take the lesser of the two. We'll say 2 fights instead of 3. He says he wants to clean out the division, so that means he will have victories over Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford. That would make him undisputed. But the real question I got is, will Jermell Charlo stay at 154? Jermell Charlo is a unified champion at 154, and he's probably the best in the division. You know what? I apologize. I think Jermell Charlo is the best at 154. Spence and Jermell have the same trainer, they're friends, and they obviously spar together. So you know how it is today. Friends that are boxers do not like to fight each other. When you look at Andrade and Jacobs, they don't want to fight each other because they're friends. And then you look at Crawford and Porter. But lately, Porter has had a change of heart. Now he wants that fight with Terrence Crawford, and he's the #1 contender for that title. Hopefully, the WBO will mandate that challenge, and we'll see that fight. But when you look at Jermell Charlo against Spence, it's a very interesting fight. They've sparred together. Jermell Charlo says Errol Spence has a pretty good punch. Charlo says he does very well against southpaws. When you look at Jermell Charlo's measurables, he's 5'11" with 73-inch reach, and he's also 30 years old in his prime. Spence is measured from 5'9" to 5'9.5", 5'10". It depends where you're looking. And he's got a 72-inch reach, and he's 30 years old, so he's also in his prime. Spence has a good jab, but he's usually effective, very effective with that jab with shorter fighters. I mean, Danny Garcia had T-Rex arms. Charlo's reach is 73 inches, an inch over Spence. And you look at punching power. I know he says Spence punches hard. I think Charlo is a harder puncher here. He's knocking out legit 154-pounders, while Spence came and knocked out a 135-pounder in Mikey Garcia. Also, the Charlo twins have the best chins in boxing. Now, this is the hypothetical, because for one thing, I don't think Jermell Charlo will stay down with Spence because they're friends. But if he did, I would pick Jermell Charlo to win by knockout. Spence doesn't have anything to keep him off of him. The one advantage he had over his opponents at welterweight, the height, the reach, are gone. I think Jermell Charlo is underrated as a boxer. I see it being a competitive fight for 7 to 8 rounds. Then I see Jermell Charlo laying the hammer on Spence. Night. If you can't knock out lightweights, how are you going to knock out a junior middleweight? Charlo flatlines him. That's my opinion. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.